Hey everyone, and welcome back to Control. So, we're busy looting through the Investigations Sector Department Head's office. So that's a Mr. Well, I mean, we've got Kirkland on the door, but what was the name of the one that actually... Dennis, was it? That took over from Kirkland after he handed in his resignation in a fit of sputtering anger. But I mean, giving up all of this? I mean, look at the view over your department from the office. I mean, it probably looked better when the lights were still on, but hey. So, let me see. Before I press on, thank you very much, as always, to everybody who left a comment and has been leaving comments through the videos. But there's one in particular that I want to read out. I don't normally read them out in full, but I thought that this one was especially nice, from Ron Chris, who says, "Oh, you will love the investigation sector. Lots of things to learn, opportunities to grow. You'll surely die too, but that's a minor side effect. Enjoy." Thanks, Ron. Yeah, sounds great. So, let's carry on looting through this particular abandoned place. So, I'm kind of curious. That is... I don't know whether it's specifically a space helmet. It could be some sort of particularly heavy-duty sort of containment hazard suit. But I'm sure we'll probably encounter more as we go through. Right, Trench, official warning. Ooh, hold on. Now, before I actually read this, is this an official warning to the department from Trench? Or is this an official warning in the department about Trench? Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to layer incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. I don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Trench was not amused. Well, okay. I'd imagine that probably contributed to Kirkland throwing in the towel. My God. So... investigations and the upper echelons clearly did not see eye to eye. Rakoff clearly pointed out that it was quite clear that the letter of resignation that was throwing barbs out that I thought was probably aimed at Salvador, there we go, that's a name, was obviously also clearly aimed at Trench, so thanks for pointing that out, Rakoff. It made perfect sense to me after I evaluated the situation. Post video, Director Investigation, ooh, compiled by Redacted. We don't see that very often, by order of William Kirkland. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Redacted was launched into the Redacted of Director Zachariah Trench. Interesting how this is very similarly laid out to the document about Darling, the investigation into Darling, but obviously this one's a lot more heavily edited. A recent change in Redacted witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive Redacted when redacted with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Oh, right, okay, so they're past having to sort of substantiate anything. They're just basically trying to work out exactly how far off the rails Trench is going to go. Notable Redacted between Director Trench and Dr. Darling have been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Yeah, we've met a few of those. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest that arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing, and the Redacted kept inside. That's where we need to go for the slide project. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's Redacted as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behaviour is not indicative of any Redacted, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Oh, I bet that's not the outcome that Kirkland was hoping for. Huh. So, I wonder who compiled that. I wonder if it was... I forget the name now, but I wonder if it's the same person that compiled the other investigation report. So, Kirkland and Trench clearly are not the best of buds, let's say. But also, it does seem that Trench is quite outwardly hostile, not only towards investigations in Kirkland, but at this stage also towards Darling, as he called him out as well. Right, so I said I wanted to go digging in here. Wait! Oh, hold on. Wait. Am I missing something? I feel like I spotted another interactable on a cupboard up here, or was I just looking... Oh, never mind. Oh, it must have just been the highlight of the that second file showing through the cupboards there. Ignore me! Just going slightly mad. It's fine. Lovely day for it. Move. Okay, can I squeeze? Can I squeeze? Can I squeeze? I cannot squeeze. Ah, I squeeze. Squeeze! Jesse! There we go. What have we? Keystone inspection. Keystone? Do we know that? We stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE, like you asked. So this was addressed to Mr. Kirkland. I'm sending my report directly to you to try to keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. Okay, we didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it's possible they've switched teams, like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, hold on. These rogue agents, maybe? Well, there must be, yeah, desertion issue. That would make sense. So these were AWE investigators that went rogue and deserted. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. This seems to be a recurring theme. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that's just the adults if I'm remembering the files correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Ooh, could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon this place off and maybe get the comms guys working on a cover story. Agent Keenum. So, hold on. Let's take a wee looky at our... What am I after? Assets? Yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. Kind of similar. Threshold remnant is 2 overlapping circles with a len in the middle. Not a dot in the middle. But close. Was almost there. Oh, this is new. That's very swish. Look at that. How artistic. Shaded facet. How dark and mysterious. So what do we know so far about the investigations department? So we know that this place was... let me see. It's been shuttered for... Well, we don't know how long it's been shuttered, actually, but it's been screwed up for about 2 years, from what we can gather. They lost control of everything on the other side of the... not the threshold, as I called it last time. The fire break. And... hold on. Ooh, there's a socket there. I wonder what happens if I pull that and put it into that. Will that open the way? I sincerely hope so. Yes, so everybody in the who was left alive or hadn't deserted was crammed into this lobby space. That entire department in that teeny tiny room. Ooh. Oh, I found a thing. I can switch shoulders. Probably a bit late in the game to find that. Then... Yes, then the blow-up between Trench and Kirkland. Kirkland throws in his resignation. Dennis takes over, is widely reviled by the sounds of it from the reports that we've heard, because he isn't doing a thing about actually getting these people the protection, the backup, or the space that they need to do their jobs. Yeah, it sounds like everybody downed tools and walked out. I wonder whatever happened to Dennis. I'd imagine we'll probably find out at some point. It's probably twisted into some horrible, nightmarish abomination. Right, compiled by Patricia Lewis, Special Agent by order of William Kirkland. I think Kirkland must have left fairly recently. Was there a date on that resignation letter? So it seems like a fairly recent departure, because the majority of the correspondence is something to do with Kirkland. In the Prime Candidate Program. Ooh, they were investigating the Prime Candidate Program? Cool. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation, blah, was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program, redacted by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic redacted and redacted. Redacted were brought into the oldest house and placed under redacted examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. Interesting. Suggests that they were all young, and we did hear some point when we were going through the ordinary AWE area, we heard that the kids who were left breathing and in one piece and not turned into dogs by the end of it were brought in with the potential of testing them for the Prime Candidate Program. I think Most, if not all, of P1 through 5 were made up of those kids, although Alan Wake features in there somewhere. Anywho, the program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic redacted of preternaturally inclined redacted. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human rights, maybe? The investigation team unequivocally redacted the Prime Candidate program and recommended it be redacted immediately. Well, I don't think they succeeded in redacting the redaction. Nothing over here. There is a thing present. Tractor procedures. So this was that's the wrong page. So this was the guy that was torn to shreds. Somebody confirmed in the comments that that particular word is oh wait, hold on. Have I just gone past a thing that I shouldn't have? I think I've just idly scooched past something that we haven't read yet. No, it doesn't look like we have. Tractor. Where are we? Here we are, tractor procedures. The Borough tractor, that was it. Yeah, something or other Borough, wasn't it? It was torn to shreds. But it sounded as though it was hinting that Borough was killed by the tractor, but not through blunt force injury or being crushed as you would expect with a tractor-related death. It tore him apart and harvested his organs. It's not what hardware does. Okay, scene not acquired again. Item is not in Bureau custody. None known. Okay. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. The item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, that's the fella, owner of Burrow Farms outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on the scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panicked calls to the federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communications staff and a team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches... I'm getting flashbacks of Cars. The movie Cars. I'm sure they're not like that. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier in the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. I don't think the tractors are like the tractors from Cars. I don't think so. I mean, if they are, then obviously the way to quell them is to just tip them, right? They don't recover from that. They just moo and kind of lose all hope. So, where am I going? Not here. This is not where I want to be. Ow. Ankles. I probably could... Oh, I could have just grabbed that through the window. Oh, well. That works as well. Can I fit? If that thing can fit, then I can surely fit. I can't fit. There we go.
Now that gate should open.
We hope. Okay. Looks like... Got something on the scan here as well. Right, Polaris... Oh, is that a control point? I think that's a control point. Polaris is very... Oh, look at that. Wow. The entrance to the... The entrance to the firebreak is particularly cordoned off. Specimen escape assessment. So is this in relation to what escaped on the other side? Internal confidential. The purpose of internal investigation blah is to determine the containment failure of specimen SI1 that resulted in the deaths of redacted agents. That's at least double figures. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Ooh. Maybe human error? Maybe sabotage. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the redacted of redacted, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive redacted. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with Sector's daily routines. 1, the air filters were changed, and 2, an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Redacted entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. A civilian? Hold on. A civilian entered the... How did a civilian enter the oldest house? Let alone taking the sector elevator and riding it to investigations and crossing the fire break. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that... Wait. What was Alan Wake's wife's name? Was that Alice? Is this Alan Wake's wife? She just sauntered into the oldest house, and then the next thing, a creature of some sort, SI-1, escapes containment. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it's likely that Mrs. Wake's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the redacted. Investigation is ongoing. Ooh. We had a file somewhere on Alan Wake, and it mentioned his wife's name. I'm sure it did. You know what? I'm going to keep the suspense going, and we'll just see what transpires. Oh, there's a light cord. Right. We have a control point on the good...
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
You know what, Jesse? I feel you could be onto something. You could very well be correct. Right. Sorry, can I just borrow you for a moment? Yeah, I lost the key to this door. There we go. Better. What have we got? Oh, never mind. Found it. We have a file. Blessed Organization. Compiled by Agent Tim Spalder by order of Remy Dennis, Chief Investigator. So this is after Kirkland left. The Blessed Organization. This group or individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. Ooh, we've heard paracriminal groups referenced before with Underhill's assessment, but this is the first direct reference to them. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, the connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. So, a company that creates altered items and objects of power? Okay, well, we are... yeah, quite... Do not open sealed area. Screw your signs, I'm going in. Whoa.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Whoa.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Yippish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
What?
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? Thomas Zane was
Yeah,
with him.
I recognize that name.
The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
What? Right. I'm not budging from this position for a moment until I've decompressed. So, we've just seen behind the spiral door. It's the first time we've seen behind any of the marked doors other than the inverted pyramid. So, Alan Wake was in there. He wanted to introduce himself, but not to us, seemingly to his double, who didn't identify as Alan Wake, but Thomas Zane seemed to have a very different personality. And as Jesse just said, Thomas Zane is the filmmaker who wrote the poem that she recited when she was younger in front of the psychiatrist who called her out because there was no poet by the name of Thomas Zane. On top of that, Alan Wake and Thomas not Alan Wake Zane were talking about Alan Wake's double, who presumably is a third Alan or not Alan, who's out there somewhere that Thomas has seen and Alan hasn't, and Alan was a little bit upset about that. Now I'm very confused and I don't know what to do. I think that's about the sum of it. Right. Traverse the Oceanview Motel. I don't like the tone of the word traverse. I feel like that's suggesting this is going to be more difficult than prior encounters. Okay, well that's still locked. Let's just check. Yeah, there's no other doors. I haven't ever really taken much notice of the other symbols. We've got a square spiral. Hello? Well, that right there is two circles with a dot in the area they overlap. Interesting. So, there's a link. I've forgotten where I literally just heard about that shape, but we found what it means. At least that's something. Wait, wasn't it to do with the disappearance of those two agents? Wait, they said that report from that other... Why are the lights so wonky? That report from that agent said that they stopped off looking for these two, say, deserted agents in a town where everybody had disappeared, and they checked around and think that they were probably casualties as well. Maybe those two agents walked into a room in a motel and vanished. Maybe they're still in here somewhere, because we know that this is kind of an amalgamation of many different motels. Oh, I still can't get into the casino. So sad. At least we visited a roulette table. Right. What now? Yeah, I didn't think this would be as straightforward as the others. Oh. Right. That vending machine does not sound healthy. Shush. That's surprisingly responsive. What next? Is the cigarette machine going to start spitting out tobacco all over? Oh, hello. Oh, wait, is the TV on? The TV's on. Uh-oh. The radio's on. Oh, and we can't get anything here. Right. Why is the sky turning red outside? I don't like that. Right, what's on the TV? I do hope it's an episode of Lords and Ladies. I missed that show. No. Nothing today. Wish we could see what's going on outside. Right, so we switched off the TV. We switched off the radio. Horseman, TV, green mug, plant, right? Everything seems to be in order. Likewise. Can we ring the bell again now? No, we cannot. Is the next door open? No, it is not. So, ladder's still outside. Right. So, I'm clearly missing something. Back into the first room. Has anything changed? Nothing's become interactable. Oh! Well, guess we're going in. We got the key. That? No, I don't like this. That was too easy. Yeah, I go away now. Bye-bye.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Alan is writing the fate of the investigation department. So last time we picked up a file and it mentioned the Hartman incident being whatever decimated the investigations department. So presumably that's it, the thing that had once been Hartman. Also, I did see a little cameo from Dr. Darling on the TV in that little sequence inside the spiral room. That was different. Little bit of trivia. Alan Wake and Dr. Darling are played by the same guy in real life. Well, there you have it. You probably knew that long before me. Here we go. Yay! Stuff your Containment Bureau alert. I'm not interested. I'm going over here. Or am I? Maybe not. Oh, good. A spike. I'm so pleased. So, I've got a funny feeling we're probably going to have to head all the way down to that doorway because I seem to remember seeing... Yeah, there we go. On the mini-map there, we need to hop a couple of bridges across. Let's just take... Oh, yeah, this door's not opening. But look at it. It's tipped backwards into the recess. Yep. That's not going anywhere. Well, I mean... shows that the door did its job, but something's really slammed into the bottom end of this thing, isn't it? Crikey. So, let's wait for that thing to start moving right. And then it gives us a wee bit of time. Why is that yellow? To attract attention, I guess. Yeah, we're not getting through either of these doors either by the looks of things. Oh, quick with your dramatic music. There we go. What I think of your yellow crash mats. Wait, is there anything? Can we? Ooh, we might be able to get over here. Oh, do I want to get over here? I'm not entirely convinced I want to go over here. Oh no! Somebody had a bad time. Wait. Broom? Artie? Are you here?
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Well, because he wrote it in his book, so he could sell it for lots of money. Is there anything in here? There might be a thing in here. Let's check for things in there. Can confirm, no thing in here. But at least we opened the door. Right. So, water fountains. They're big on them around here by the looks of things. Seems to be replicating at an alarming rate. Oh, directorial duties. I've been missing an opportunity for a pun there all along, haven't I? I should burst in and say, directorial duties. Oh, okay. Never mind. Nobody around here with a sense of humor.
Look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
This looks more like a reality shift. Wow. Just wow. Just actual 24-karat wow. Right, let's take a look inside that shelter in just a second. We'll claim this first. I doubt any of those blocks are going to move out of the way for me. That'd be far too convenient. Yeah, as I expected. But that's fine. At least we have control points on both sides of the fire break now. That's a thing. Okay, in we go. Filing. Whoa. Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. I thought one of those many floating lift truck things was a person just casually wandering their way through. Right, filing. Wait, is that another? Oh, I think that's another control point. But I guess we're going to have to wait to find out. Fight for me! Oh, investigations personnel. Whoa, hello, whoa, 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 hold on, what? Wait, what? Come again? Those were... Okay, perhaps I assumed too much. Apparently the low-level lackey guards in this department are not like the low-level lackey guards elsewhere. These are considerably more solid. Right, I think we need to fight these guys with the respect that they're due. Uh-oh. Fail. Okay. Sucking pretty hard. Damn it. Yes, you'll do. I think I need all the help I can get. Right, any more flanking me? Cheeky swine. Oh, my new pal did well. No. Ah, that's why there were more guards approaching from behind, I think. Wily little worms. Yes. More. More. I'm sure there's no more of these guys. Yeah, they disappeared. They emerged from the hiss barrier by the looks of it. Whoa, there's enough of them, isn't there?
Of course, the hiss are already in here.
Woof. Okay, so, oh, hello, that's a new resource, I think. What's that? Confiscated motive. Wow, okay. So, let's examine. We'll start from the left, as is tradition in video games. Oh, hello. Well, that's dull. That's... Oh, no. Okay, hidden location. That's fine. I thought I just managed to blast my way through to somewhere I could have just walked through the door of. Woodies. Ooh, that looks like a decent one. Energy renewal. Okay. Right. Files and things, please. Yes, that's what we just got into. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Here's one. What we got? Hartman arrest. So, this is the arrest of Hartman, the one that turned into the thing that used to be Hartman. Emil Hartman. Victim names: Alan Wake, Tor Anderson, Odin Anderson. Why are they ringing a bell? Rudolph Lane, Wendy DeSole, Thomas Emerson. Officer names. Special Agent Remy Dennis. Okay, so Dennis, the last head of the department, actually arrested this guy. Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals, 1 count. Sanctions against altered organizations, 1 count. Obstruction of Bureau investigation, 1 count. Breaching the Ash Act, 6 counts. So hold on, how many names have we got under victim names? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh no, there's 8. Okay, never mind. Offenders' property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offenders' personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Oh, so I thought like the people listed above had been killed, but that confused me because Alan Wake's in there. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and Wake, possibly deceased. Never mind. I take it all back. I'm pretty certain he's not, because I've been talking about... Actually, no, that's not a barter set, is it? Because I've been jabbering away to Trench all this time. We saw him blow his own brains out. Sorry. Oh, wow. Okay, that glass is still intact. I am impressed. Is there anything in here? There was not. I think there was something over here, though. Yeah, here we are. Foot gossip. Hello. My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely me. These little insights into psyches is terrifying.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what
Looks
I thought.
like the house has gotten a little wild in here. Okay,
we'll investigate that soonish. Right, Meanwhile, service tunnel. So hold on. Where does that lead? So that would lead... Oh, that's actually got a break in the corridor. So, game logic dictates, if we're being told we cannot go this way, we surely must go this way. But seriously, though, if there's anything in here, I might as well come and pick it up, because it doesn't look like we're going to be walking through here anytime soon. No, cool. I wonder if we'll clear this eventually, so we can just stroll on out triumphantly. Service tunnel. Ooh. That's not mold, and it's not hiss.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Yeah, and really, really aggressive fungus. Don't forget that one, Jesse. So we need to aim a powerful light source. Well, hiya!
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Handy. Okay. I noticed there was a big spotlight. Oh, well, there's one in here. There was a big spotlight in one of the other rooms as well. That we passed through. Oh, okay. Is that literally just to give you a hint that light is a thing? Well, nice. New mechanic to play around with, I guess. So, where does this service... Oh. Okay. Where does this service tunnel lead? Me wonders. Ew. Ew. Was you got by the dark? Oh, good, there's mold as well. I'm so pleased the mold doesn't get to miss out on this wonderful new department. Why can... Wait, no. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? Yay, mold. Oh, hold on. Now. No, I've not been missing something, have I? Does a thing happen if we eradicate all the mold in one of these areas? Is this a thing? Tell me this isn't a thing. Because I'm going to have to go back and do things if so. I think this might be a thing. Right, so have I missed any? Because I'm hoping I haven't. Right, I do hope I haven't missed any of them, because if I haven't missed them, then it means they're all gone. And as nothing happened, that means I haven't missed a thing. I think I'm good. I think I'm probably not making sense either, but it doesn't matter, because I think I'm good. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So if you haven't decoded it yet, I was awfully worried that the other mold-infested areas that I passed through and picked up goodies, although I think there's only a couple of them, I didn't look for pimply pustules like that, and I was worried that I should have been. But doesn't look like it matters. There's some sense in there somewhere. Oh! Okay, two things. Hartman's scary as all hell. And orange peel? Why is he saying orange peel? Dylan said orange peel. Why did they say orange peel? Does that mean he's been gotted by the hiss? Because Dylan's gotted by the hiss. Okay. We have another control point. Smells like progress to me. Check the map. So we are now... Great. At the beginning of the department. Right, what do we got before things go to hell? Filing and processing and the fire break are left. So that's where we came through. That would lead us to that higgledy-piggledy corridor that we can't get through. Ops Center and active investigations. I bet that's a barrel of laughs. I actually mean that. Active investigation sounds like it could be quite cool. So this is the other end of that, yeah, here we go. That stairway that we couldn't ascend. Right, forward to the operations center, I guess. What horrors await us?
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
Oh. I'd rather he didn't. No, it's all right, Mr. Wake. You can keep that monster to yourself. Thank you very much. If you could just write that Hartman was actually, you know, an all-round nice dude, and just kind of misunderstood by the general populace because of his long gangliness and uttering about orange peels, that'd be really nice. If you could also mention that he had like a quarter on him so you could buy Jesse Faden a pack of chips from one of these vendors, then that would also be really great. Okay. I hear sighing and hissing and burbling, oh my. This is another one of those map rooms like we got in the whatever it was department. I can't remember now. What have we? Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do? My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. And I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. They got to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. Those people are terrorists, and they deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. All right, Agent Hewitt. So, they were pulling in these paranatural terrorists, paranatural criminals, and interrogating them, but were severely restrained on what they could actually say.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best, but mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I could hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there.
Ooh.
I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go.
What, no more? So agents were staying... Oh.
It was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Did you lose your sidearm? Okay, is that it now? May I speak? Right, so there are agents staying in the motel by the sounds of it. I just noticed these have got place names on them. Bellard, Utah. Rocky Mountain... What's that, Vancouver? No. That doesn't make sense. Vancouver? No. Virginia. I take it that's Virginia? I don't know states. That's a foreign country up there. Huh. So, oh, hello. Wait. Artie's left jobs for us. Oh, bless his heart. What have we got?
Lads in here have died standing up.
Great.
Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants.
I've got plans to talk to.
All
Yay.
right. Let's go make some new friends.
The air in here is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, old depression. How can you tell when you are feeling?
Artie, I have no idea what you're saying.
Because it's saada pääsee eroon.
He's still going. There we go.
Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, said the old way. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Okay, he's even more proactive than I'd imagined, slipping those little jobs down here. Black Market, compiled by David Gleason. Oh, Gleason was the one that did the Darling investigation, I think, by order of Remy Dennis. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine, altered, and paranatural materials, was raided in redacted Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. A, there's a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. B, these criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. And C, the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. So this kind of ties in with what we found on other reports here, I guess, that paranatural criminal organizations are operating and know all the terminology and know all about what we do here in the Bureau. NASA cooperation review. The plot thickens. RE NASA. Following the NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. Well, in return, all data... I always wonder what those tiles were on the bottom of the shuttle. All data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised a concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Redacted will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It's the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Wow! FBC and the Black Rock going to space? Not bad. So, where to go from here? I don't think I even want to know. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. I'm walking away from that. If you'd like to leave a like or you care to leave a comment, pop those in the usual spot. I will catch you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go hide in the corner. Bye-bye.